What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, Gibson Gamer. As you can see from your screen, yes, we are doing a Transformers video. So, today we're going to do how the Transformers universe could expand with and without the G.I. Joe crossover, and how Hasbro could potentially make a Hasbro Cinematic Universe. So, without further ado, let's get into my theories and my timeline. So, as you can see from this timeline, that I created, we have the Bumblebee movie that's set in 1986 with John Cena and Haley Steinfeld, and we have the newest edition, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, that is set in 1994 with Noah Diaz and the Maximals. And I have a couple question mark movies with 5 on the other page, so I have 5 plus 3. I'm doing this by myself. 10 movies in what I'm calling Phase 1 of the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. So the people we're going to introduce in Phase 1 of the Hasbro Cinematic Universe is, of course, the Transformers, the G.I. Joe, Sonic the Hedgehog, and possibly the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The reason why I'm doing all these characters is because they're all both run by Hasbro and Paramount Pictures, so it won't be any interference with studios. So after Rise of the Beast, we have to have a G.I. Joe movie. Not Transformers and G.I. Joe, just a G.I. Joe movie. No Transformers. We could probably have Transformers at the very end, unless a cameo. And then after the G.I. Joe movie, we have another Transformers movie, which leads us into the 2000s. So this is what our timeline looks like right now, up to 2000. So we have Bumblebee in 1987, Transformers in 1994, G.I. Joe in 1996, and Transformers 8 in the time frame of 1997 to the 2000s. And then what we're going to have next is the origins and the first movie of the TMNT. Now, with the TMT, it's kind of hard because you don't know what the origins and the villains are because they're kind of different in every iteration. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a prequel to the 2007 TMNT movie. So they're not going to be the same turtles, but they'll be the same story. So in this movie, we're going to have the 4 turtles and Master Splinter, and then they're going to fight Shredder, and I don't know if they're going to kill Shredder, but they're going to defeat Shredder. Shredder might come back as a big bad for the TMNT. So we'll still have Mutant Mayhem, but not in the HCU. So we have the first part of our timeline with part 1 of Phase 1. Phase 2 will have the introduction of Sonic the Hedgehog and possibly the Power Rangers. So in part 2 of Phase 1, we are first going to have the events of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 with a couple of changes. So you guys can, it's going to be it's going to be set in 2005, but instead of 2020, I think. But that's the only change of the movie. You can keep the movie the same. You don't have to make an entire movie with the same plot just for it to be in 2005. You can make a couple changes, say, here, new Sonic. And then after that will be the events of the 2007 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, you can remake that movie with new turtles, new cast members, but have the same villains with Max Winters and those stone soldiers or whatever. The reason why you have to make a new 2007 TMNT is because it's animated and this is a live-action Hasbro Cinematic Universe. This is what our timeline looks like now with Sonic the Hedgehog and TMNT added. So next we're going to have the events of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Really nothing's going to change in this besides the ending. So we'll still have Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic again. Basically the same movie, but there will be 2 post-credit scenes, one with The one we saw was Shadow the Hedgehog. And 2, another one with Noah Diaz in his new Transformers G.I. Joe suit, recruiting Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles into the G.I. Joe. Next, we're going to have HCU's version of the Guardians of the Galaxy with the Power Rangers. It's going to be a reboot from the 2017 Power Rangers movie, but this time, instead of the Rangers getting like a couple of action scenes, like 2 action scenes, it's kind of going to be like a couple, like, first, like, 5 episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And we're going to have more Megazord action, and at the end, they're not going to be in the, like, big Avengers type movie, but they will be the main people in Phase 2, or Chapter 2, or whatever you want to call it in HCU. So this is what our timeline is looking like up to the final, like, big Avengers type movie where all the people come together. So this team-up will consist of a couple people from all movies besides, even Power Rangers, actually. So we have Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Optimus Primal, Snake Eyes, Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles the Echidna, Tails the Fox, Donatello, and Noah Diaz, and finally, Billy Cranston, the Blue Power Ranger. So here's what our team looks like. And I think I found it, while I was editing this, I think I found a name. It's either the Worldwide Protectors or the or not the Earthbound Protectors. That's Mortal Kombat. Or the Earth Protectors or the Worldwide Protectors. One of those 2. But anyways, I don't know what the villain would be, but this would be our team. And now would be the end of Phase 1. So this is the final timeline. Again, this is my timeline. This is not what the timeline that Hasbro is going with. But if Hasbro is watching this, please, Hasbro, at least iterate some stuff. I'd like to see this. But anyways, just remember, this is a theory. And whatever Hasbro has in store for us with their Hasbro Cinematic Universe, I hope it is awesome. And I will watch it. As long as there's no Barbies. Oppenheimer for the win. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video will probably be another Jurassic World Evolution 2 video. So hope you guys enjoy that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.